Hi, my name's Peter. I'm here for Global PR, and today we've got Lars with us. Hi, Lars. Can you tell us what media you're from and what you represent?
I represent Fudzilla, which is a European-based website that writes news and reviews of general computer technology.
Okay. What do you think of the event so far? We're here at the Gigabyte overclocking event. Your general impressions, please.
It seems to be very well organized, and it's impressive to see so many overclockers at one single event.
In terms of the competitiveness of this event, do you think the standard is good enough?
Yeah, it seems to be really quite competitive. All the teams seems to be quite excited, and well, we're still looking forward to the afternoon's real sort of attempt at breaking some new speed records, because right now it's a little bit limited based on the hardware they can use.
What do you know about overclocking? What does it mean to you?
Well, it's something I'm not personally overly concerned about, but it's become an interesting aspect of the market because it seems to be driving the market to quite a degree because of people like these guys who has taken something that was initially allowing people to get a bit extra performance out of their computer to something that's become a sport pretty much.
So essentially you agree with the policy to promote overclockers, especially in the motherboard industry, to help promote sales?
Well, why not? I mean, you need to come up with some new concept, and it's even driving an audience, and it seems to become hugely popular over the last couple of years, and it's a different take on what has become a little bit of a stagnant market, especially when you consider that gaming was really the only driving factor in the industry for a very long time.
You mentioned gaming. Many Taiwanese manufacturers in the past have focused on gaming LANs, that kind of thing. How successful do you think those were compared to overclocking?
Not nearly as successful, and I think the problem with that is the Taiwanese companies in many ways didn't understand what gaming was about, and I still don't think they really quite understand the market they're going after sometimes with the so-called gaming products. So with the more overclocking style products, they seem to have a better understanding of the market they're going after.
Okay. So you mentioned other Taiwanese companies. In terms of worldwide brand leaders, can you mention a few Taiwanese brands that you know of offhand?
Well, we got Gigabyte that's here today. Their main competitors would be Asus and MSI. Other well-known brands from Taiwan would probably be someone like Cooler Master, a few of the graphics card companies, but global brands, I think that's generally a problem here because a lot of the brands are known in this industry, but they're not well known outside of it.
Okay, so if, for instance, I mentioned the word Japan, you would be able to tell me some top brands from there?
Of course, the Japanese companies have made a huge impact on the world of electronics and cars and whatever, and it's, I guess they've had a little bit more time to market their brands, but I think the Taiwanese aren't very good at that.
Okay, you mentioned they're not very good. What do they have to do to get to that level?
I think, first of all, they need to actually spend some money on marketing and doing it the right way. Advertising doesn't equal marketing, and I think that's something they've completely misunderstood.
Sorry, would you like to elaborate more on that?
Yeah, events like this actually is a better exercise in building your brand than just putting out magazine advertising and sponsoring events and things like that, which is starting to happen, but it's been very slow. But with more and more overclocking events, LAN parties, and other similar events, I think a lot of these companies have more success in pushing their brands than purely by doing advertising.
Sure, advertising and events are not the only ways you can promote a brand and build a brand. Other people have mentioned, like for instance, press releases and that kind of thing. What is your experience with local Taiwanese manufacturers and their ability to produce quality products of that nature?
Press releases? Not to be wanting to sound rude here, but a lot of them are terrible. And it doesn't put your company across as being a professional outfit if you can't have a press release in proper English and that is done in a way that it presents itself as something professional from your company.
Thank you. I think that's all for now.